So this time around we won't actually have to kill everyone. They should start calling for a retreat after the first couple. Is Shadow Stone even mastered yet? Oh wow. She managed to stun all three in this one battle. Okay, I might as well take the time to check out the Oh, here we go. So here's the retreat. Basically means now they will start running, but they will not leave the actual area. They will run away from you though, which gives you all the time in the world to continue slaying them mercilessly. Okay. So we don't have any mace things learned yet. Okay, and yeah, we'll still have to master both of those. So, now we get a little text message that comes up giving us some options yet again. Now, give me money. Might sound pretty promising, but again, the greed counter. So we will not be hitting that button since we are Khalid, and we cannot risk it. Give me info is will open up the Thieves' Cave, which is the basically finale to this quest line, which is what I was talking about earlier, foreboding to. So there we go. Their hideout is near Stanley, so we can go check that out whenever we're ready. But there's still way more guys, and they are terrified of the tornado himself. So, I neglected to mention earlier, but there's actually the way to recruit Paul. You remember that? That, guy whose girlfriend was looking for him, trying to ask after him. The way to recruit Paul is actually by losing to one of these thief encounters at any point. You know, in the past screen, at this screen, it doesn't really matter. Although I would recommend waiting until you've unlocked the Thief Cave, because I think if you don't, then you won't have the chance to go back. That might be right. That might, I don't know. I only recruited Paul this way once, so I can't remember exactly, but basically, two things. You have to make sure that you have a female party unit, which we have two, and that can include yourself, your own character. It doesn't have to be a party member. And then, yeah, you have to lose, which sounds tougher than it actually, sounds easier than it actually is, considering that these are like the weakest enemies in the entire game. The easiest way I found of doing that is to just unequip all of your armor and shields, and then just sit there. Maybe punch them if you want. Unless Ellen's there, because then Ellen will murder them all. And then basically Paul will rescue you, will join your party, and then will leave your party right afterwards, but then you can just travel back to his home where his girlfriend is, and you can recruit him there. But we're not going to do all that. Instead, we're going to kill them all. Oh yeah, I forgot also to mention that this little animation here isn't just to show you that there's wind, but this is the wind element. So wind magic, just like the bubbles on the screen, it will do more damage here. And you'll usually see that, let me go back to sweep down. You'll usually see this wind animation when you're in the woods, because the element of, you know, the maps you're on is taken into account. Big Vlog's Shop. That was always one of my favorites. I love that name. I can't get enough of it. Oh, whoops. I was kind of mindlessly clicking away there. I just let him get away on info we already had. Well, he's gone now. We've got just the two left that I'm gonna kill for the experience again. So, funnily enough, since there's no evil counter, there's just the greed counter, we don't actually get any negative penalties from murdering these people. Senselessly, you know. So, I might cut all this out, I don't know. It's pretty mindless. I was thinking of recording myself going through Romancing Saga 2 and Romancing Saga 1 even, but, so far, considering how much I've struggled to actually come up with topics to speak about, especially during battle, I don't know about that. Oh, cross slash, man. So yeah, this is why I recommend going for and brain split, good work. This is why I recommend going through the thieves before anything else. This video is gonna have a lot of editing. There's disturbances happening that I have to keep cutting out. But it's okay, you're literally not missing anything whatsoever. I am just cutting the most boring shit ever. But yeah, there's a lot of loud sounds going on in my house, so sorry about that. If I miss one and don't cut it out, I apologize. So how cool is this cross slash animation? Three. Ooh. So the big sword's weakness in not being able to equip shields definitely doesn't stop it from being an absolute powerhouse of a weapon. Alright, so we're done for this this little section of the quest line. We got 1,000 gold, which is nice. But we do actually have to return to Lance now. Well, not now, because we have something to do here in Yamas, the port town. But afterwards, we will be going straight back and doing that again. because there's an additional road that we have to transport goods to, which is also a second chance to get the information about the thieves' hideout if you hadn't done it on that one. And yeah, it's just more chances to kill thieves, which is always nice. She's stuck. Oh my god, no, she's not. Okay, we're safe. We're safe in the arbor. And while we're at the harbor, we've got a little cutscene to watch. I see you! What? What is that? Heaven knows, Earth knows, and Robin knows! Robin again! Off goes Robin. Who can he be? That's right, Yamask has a masked superhero. And he's going after the evil Doffmore firm, which is the same firm, actually, that you are going up against in Thomas's minigame. There are a whole bunch of big meanies, that firm. I want to learn more about Robin. Let's see if any of the townspeople know. Damn IRS. We're here to stop you! Shit. I'm attracted by his charm. And his huge dick. Oh man, this Robin guy is pretty cool. Any weapons while we're here? Ooh, a battle axe. And a nice shield. I'll grab the nice shield. I can't... I don't think I want to spend all my money on the battle axe right now. Do I? I do. We're gonna hold off on that one. Okay, let's go back into town. And what's this? The third cutscene? I wasn't just randomly going to buildings. These are the buildings you have to enter and exit in order to... I mean, this is the building you have to enter and exit in order to trigger the cutscene. Listen, everyone. This Yamask city is a free city, not a city of the Doffmore firm. Doffmore? Doffmore? Dopefor. Yeah, and they do drugs, or they sell drugs. Probably both. Oh no, Robin's not here. That's okay, we'll save him. There he is! It's Robin! It's the Robin! Thank God he's here. Robin, are you okay? Oh, he won! I knew he'd win. What a hero. The music. That's pretty metal. Remember when the Joker burned Batman to death? What? You mean that wasn't Robin? I can't believe it. There's 2 Robins. Now there's 2 of them. There are 2 Robins. Uh-oh. The Dofor firm was controlled by monsters. Oh, and the music plays. I love it. I might have lied when I said earlier that the Holy King's Tomb song was my favorite. How can this not be? Ow. This guy might know Supersonic, but he's actually a chump. Same goes for this fight, too. 1 fish. So, the funny thing about these 2 fights is the reason why there's 2 of them is because if you don't have a full party of 5, then Robin and the other Robin will both join your party for these 2 fights, which is great. And sharp cut. So, basically what you just saw there was the introduction of 2, that's right, 2 new companions that you can grab. You can actually get the Fat Robin to join your party. And I'm not being rude, that's actually what he's known as in the fan canon anyway. There's Robin and Fat Robin. And funnily enough, Fat Robin is actually the more valuable companion. At least in terms of, pure damage. He's, So, in order to recruit them, basically, you just have to go back to the first spot that you saw them, which was here. And there will be a chance, not a 1 in 2 chance, but more like a 1 in... I don't know. I don't know what the actual odds are, but it's way more often that you will get regular Robin to come down here to ask. So let's say yes to him. But there is a small chance that you'll also get Robin jumping down here. And they are both rapier users, EP users. But the difference is Robin has lower dexterity and speed, I believe. But he has more intelligence, and he starts with 10 wind magic, which is pretty good. He isn't a bad unit, especially the fact that he starts with 30 magic points, which is great. That's more than Fulbright, I think. Yeah, it's more than Fulbright. So, yeah, he's pretty good. But there are 2 things about that. One, Fat Robin basically comes with no magic whatsoever, but compensates by being a better physical unit with higher speed and dex. But also, he starts with a very, very good tech known as Screwdriver, which, regardless of whether or not you want to have him on your team, you, as long as you're using an EP user, you will want to grab Fat Robin as soon as possible. And, master that Screwdriver tech and then equip it on your character. And if you want to know Fat Robin's identity, he is the bar guy. This wonderful German-looking barman. Whereas Skinny Robin is that meek little guy that was protesting Dofor in the earlier cutscene. I'm sorry for the spoilers. I know. But if we return, we can actually see him here. There he is. It's basically Shaggy. And this guy actually seems a little out of place, doesn't he? So, who is this little brat here? This is Shonen, young boy. I believe I mentioned him earlier, didn't I? During part 0, maybe. Basically, only Sarah has the option to recruit young boy. And that is, because of spoiler reasons. But basically, it doesn't matter. If you're playing Sarah or not, you won't really want him in your team, which sucks because he is a valuable unit. He's not bad, he's a big sword user, and he starts with the Victory Katana, which is a great big sword. And yeah, overall he's a very good unit. But that's really all there is to say about him. I shall not say any more. Did Robin actually give us anything? Try anger. That's his. Should I go try and get Fat Robin just so I can steal his weapons? Nah, that might take too long. It's a small chance that he'll appear. We're just gonna get Robin like 50 times. He's more of an Easter egg-esque character. And no, sadly, his character-specific music will not play again. That was it. So, it's just time to return to Lance and get back to what we do best. Thief slang. Hooray. I think I am just gonna do the path. I'll show you it, and then I'm just gonna cut away, and it will be completely done, and everyone will be dead. Maybe I'll even do like a Thanos snap, and then cut. Alright, that movie came out forever ago. That's not even funny anymore. It's not topical. So, same guy, except now we get twice the amount of money. So that's pretty cool. The enemies are not more difficult at all. The same level. So yeah, I think I'm going to stop it here. I'm just going to cut straight to when I'm done this area, and that'll be that. See you guys then. So, here we are. That took quite a while. Hello? We must stop the ambition of Ludwig. What's going on here? Looks like people around here are preparing for a war. Strange that they gave Herod and Ellen a room of their own, but okay. So, in here, there's a couple important things. So, well, okay, not her. Alright, that's the fire magic person, you know, whatever. So, these two guys. One of these guys, you might recognize, because he's the same exact sprite as the other blacksmiths that we've seen. And that's right, if you talk to him, you can recruit him, just like the other dude back in Perdona, to go join the blacksmithy with Nora. Which we'll want to do. But this is a little more important, so remember at the part 1 in the prologue where we had a little battle sequence that we did? Well, this is another instance of that. There are 2 sides to this battle, and you can actually join either side. The difference is one of them is more difficult, but it pays more, which means we're going there. This is the easier but less pay side. But you know, I would suggest trying the side that pays more, because there really is no point. You know, it doesn't matter who you choose, whichever side. This doesn't have any lasting consequences. Let's put you on weapons. So basically what I would suggest is try the expensive one. If you can't do it, that's totally fine. These little mini games are pretty difficult. Nothing wrong with not being able to complete it, but then I would suggest going and trying the easier one and seeing if you can do that, because you still get 2,000 gold out of it. So let's work on this falchion here. I need the curved sword, so I need to give him my curved sword. Whoops. Well, I guess we'll be getting that back. But basically what the falchion is, it's an upgraded version of the curved sword that we can equip. And the headband. Death ring. Sadly, we do not have anyone on our team that uses a spear, and we never will. So, you know, Ward can have it. I don't know. I'll just keep it, I guess. And the headband is good for magic defense. Let's see. Oh shit, that's right, yeah. Remember that amulet, or whatever the hell it was that I got in the Devil King Palace? I had to reload that save. I will see those winged little bastards in my nightmares. So, now that we've unlocked it, you will start to see a shopkeeper up here, and this is where you buy that stuff. Actually, I think it's down here, but still, yeah. That's where you go. Let's head back to... it's right up here. Here's Farce, and then we can talk to someone in town to walk over to Stanley, which is the neighboring enemy town. I believe it's the woman up here in the weapons shop. This one. There we go. Basically, as long as someone mentions a town name, that's probably the person you have to talk to. And if you're not sure, just talk to everyone. Nah. And there's another one. Might as well throw him in the blacksmithy. Have him work for us now. Okay, we'll do that little mercenary minigame, and that'll be a good stopping point for now. Ah, the water lady. So, Thunderclap is very good. That is the multi-targeting, powerful variant of Squall, which is the rain spell. So you're definitely going to want that if you have a water mage. And Mystic Water is going to be your heal, obviously. Oh no, sorry. Life Water is going to be your heal. Mystic Water is for status effects, which is great, so you're definitely going to want that one as well. Water Ball I did not find too helpful. You can basically skip that one. And Sparkling Mist, you can skip that too. So if you fail this, you get 1,500 gold either way. But if we win it, we get 3,000. I feel like I'm gonna want to charge him head on, but I don't know. Yeah, let's do it. So, same tactic as always for us. So they have the advantage. That's why this is the harder battle, because they have the two formations, which means they can swap out their formations and gain morale that way, which they're doing right now. I'm going to move back a tiny bit. Oh, okay. I guess we'll both just sit here then. It's fine with me. So if you can trick the AI successfully into just moving back over and over again, you can successfully push them off screen without ever losing a man on either side, which is fantastic. Look how close he is to just falling off. Okay, oh, they're going in. Which means I think I'm going to go in as well. I'll charge myself. Come on, can we push him off? Ooh, we're not doing so well. Alright, I'll try that again, I guess. Ooh, no. Recover! Come on, guys, we got this. There we go. Their side's falling apart now, I think. Or not. No, it's still our side. Come on. I think the issue here was that I did not send out my horsemen quickly enough. If I had, that would have been a lot more of a successful charge. Yeah, things are not looking good now. Oh, that might be a... Yeah, there we go. So, if a battle lasts long enough, you actually get a morale boost. Well, whatever side is winning at the time gets a huge morale boost, which can push the enemy over the edge. But God, they are holding out. Never really seen anything quite like it. Come on, push him off screen. You're almost there. You're so close. Yeah, there it is. We won. That was close. That could have ended in failure for sure. Alright, the bad guys won. You saw our power? There's a guard ring. Oh, 2,500. But we have so much money. We have plenty of opportunities now. to go buy some cool stuff. And soon, it'll be time to grind heavily. Which, you know, use at your own discretion if you don't feel like you don't want to grind so heavily early game. I totally understand. The only issue is we've basically done the early game stuff already. That was it. Now, the quests that we're going to be partaking in are going to get a lot more difficult. And they're going to be a lot more strenuous, so you're going to need more techs, you're going to need better armor, and you're going to need a lot more HP. But yeah, I think we've done a good amount for today. See you guys next time.